Well, back now to Brexit, and the debate's often far more intense in parts of England than it is in Scotland. But the outcome could have far-reaching consequences for the whole UK. So, on the eve of the European Parliament elections, our chief political correspondent Glenn Campbell has been to Hastings in East Sussex to take a look at its 21st century battle over Brexit.
There's been fishing here in Hastings since before the Norman Conquest and the famous Battle of 1066.
Take us out.
When Rod Knight took to sea, the UK was not yet in what is now the EU. He wants to finish his career outside the Union and its common fisheries policy.
Well, we might get some fish quota for a start. Instead of all the foreign boats getting it and all the big boats getting it.
You'll hear similar arguments from Leave voters in fishing communities around Scotland as you do here on the south coast of England. But while Scotland as a whole voted firmly to remain in the EU, England voted out. And here in Hastings, the Leave vote was 55%.
Right, are we ready?
At the local athletics club, the coach wants the UK to get out fast, but doesn't expect Theresa May's latest attempt at a Brexit deal to succeed.
It won't go through, I'm pretty sure of that. So, and I hope it doesn't. You know, she's just clutching at straws, isn't she, you know, before she leaves.
Among those training here, Remain voters with very different ideas about the best way forward.
The government, you know, they should follow through what the electorate chose to do.
I think we should have another vote. We didn't know what we were voting for the first time.
On Hastings Pier, more support for another Brexit vote from a mother and daughter, as divided on this issue as the UK itself.
The other European countries, they're not flourishing that well for us to sustain. So, from what I know, just leave.
I didn't think that it would be good for us economically, so for that reason alone I'd probably just say stay.
Back at the boat, Rod ponders the potential for Brexit to provoke referendums on Irish unity and Scottish independence.
Well, I'd like to see Scotland and Ireland stay in Britain, but if they want to have their independence, it's up to them, isn't it?
Brexit may be tearing at the fabric of the Union, but for some here, leaving the EU is a greater prize than Britain itself. Glenn Campbell reporting, Scotland, Hastings.